The Simmons conference today has been incredible. It's so energizing being in a group full of women. It's a great investment in women and their development. Not only their development in terms of their skill set, but also their development in terms of creating a network and being with other women and having a day to invest in themselves. At Brown Brothers, we call it the Women's Event Buzz, and you definitely do feel energized when you're around a whole group of other women who are interested in the same subjects.
These type of conferences give an opportunity to meet with other women, listen to stories, and then learn so much, and then it improves the performance as well as confidence.
It's important so that we can see that we're not alone, we can connect, and we're not on an island, we don't experience these things alone. Because I'm sitting there and I'm like, oh my God, I can relate to that. Oh my goodness, she's experienced the same thing as I have, or somebody else at my company.
Keep doing what you're doing, Simmons. We love it. We absolutely love it. I felt very fortunate this year because our company considers it a real honor to be able to come and take a seat at this conference. When women succeed, society succeeds, and when women succeed, companies succeed. So keeping that message going and rolling all along, and that's what I feel like this whole conference is about.
I think it's very motivating. I think it's important to see women who have been successful and get out of your box of being in the office all day and meeting new people who have an entire career behind them that you can learn from.
It makes us reevaluate how we are approaching the world ourselves and how we are approaching the world for our children. How do we treat our girls and how do we treat our boys that is different from each other? A conference like this really does bring that back to the focus.
I think it's great to be able to hear from some powerful women and just to hear about their experiences and what it's like in the workplace and how you can empower yourself to move forward.
I love coming to this conference because you leave incredibly motivated, incredibly engaged, and ready to go back to your day job with a new perspective.
I'm from the tech industry, and it's very rare to be around this many women at a conference. You can see yourself moving up the way these women have moved up in their careers. My company is a global company, and I know that in my mentoring groups at my own company that women in other countries have a very different sense of what equality is for men and women in the workplace, and I think that my colleagues in Europe would get a lot out of it. It'd be really interesting to see how this takes off in Europe.
We've actually flown a few of our international colleagues here to come to this conference. We're not all as fortunate as having companies that can afford to fly people around the world to come to it, so you take Simmons to them and it's a good thing.
In many countries, even today, women are not getting the respect that they have to get, or they are not getting encouraged from the perspective of their families. It's really cool to be part of this, and I think the more conferences that we have like this, the more women are going to be there, in the leadership roles.
She said it all. She said it all. So from now on, she and I will actually work for the same department.
Yeah.
We'll take over.
Yeah, we'll take over.